This time I'm just telling you how to get into Arches National Park, because in 2024 they have a new timed reservation entry system. Arches is the most popular park in Moab, and for a while it was too crowded. So the Park Service implemented the Timed Entry Reservation system, and it gets a little complicated, so they made a video to explain it.
Hi there. If you're planning to visit Arches between April 1st and October 31st, you'll need a timed entry ticket to enter the park between 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. These tickets are released on the 1st of the month, 3 months in advance. In order to visit, follow these 2 steps.
Secure your timed entry tickets in advance. Timed entry tickets will only be available online or over the phone from recreation.gov. Purchase your park pass or pay the entrance fee when you arrive.
If you didn't get a reservation in advance, a limited number of next day tickets will be released at 7 p.m. Mountain Time daily. And remember, you can only book these through recreation.gov, either online or by calling 1-877-444-6777. Timed entry tickets will not be sold at the entrance station or park visitor center.
I'm going to walk you through the recreation.gov site in a second, but I know that some of you are saying, these are our parks. We should be able to go to them whenever we want to. Well, when that was the case, there was no place to park. There were traffic jams, and going to the park was a frustrating experience for many. They simply had to do something because the park was being loved to death. According to newspaper reports, local hotels and vendors have seen a 10% reduction in bookings since the reservation system was implemented. Now let's go over the process of getting a reservation. It's pretty simple for a federal program and only slightly unbrilliant. This is the recreation.gov site. And the first thing you need to do is create an account. So click in the upper right on the Sign Up Login link. Then all you have to do is enter your name and fill in the other blanks. And when you're done, click the Sign Up button. That's it. You now have an account with recreation.gov. Then go to the search bar and type Arches Time Ticket. By the way, you can also get to the reservation page from the Arches website. Click on the calendar. Then click on the arrow, because it'll be 3 months in advance, to see when tickets are available. And at this point, there are still tickets available in all of April and all of May, but not for all times of day, as we'll see in a second. Reservations are released 3 months early on the 1st of the month. So on March 1st, the June tickets will be released, and on April 1st, the July tickets will be available. And you get the idea. Starting November 1st, you do not need a reservation. Now click on the date you'd like to visit. You can only select and pay for 1 day at a time. So for a longer trip, you'll have to repeat the process for each day of your visit. Because it's a time ticket, you may think that now would be the time to click the time button. Well, that's not the case, because at this point, it doesn't really do anything. Instead, click the Book Now button, and then click the time you'd like to enter the park. Notice that the tickets are only valid for 1 hour on a given day, and the number of tickets available are displayed for each time period. Once you've selected a time, you then have to click the Quantity button to tell the system if you're in a car or on a motorcycle. And you do this by clicking the plus symbol. Then the Request Tickets button is active, so click it. Then there's a couple of checkboxes you have to click before the Proceed to Cart button becomes available. And then you can select the Payment button, where you can enter your credit card info. So you see, it's not too stupid, and it works. If you want to go to the park on multiple days, or if you're not really firm on when you're going to be in the park, you'll have to buy multiple $2 tickets. And you can do this by just clicking the back button and going through the process again and again and again if necessary. By the way, all the fees go to an outside company who built the website. They do not go to the park system, because the government didn't ask for profit sharing. But anyway, and of course remember, before 7 a.m. and after 4 p.m. you do not need a reservation to visit the park. If you were unable to get a ticket way in advance, a limited number of tickets are released for the next day at 7 p.m. the day before you can enter the park. And to get those tickets, you go through this same process. Also remember that your $2 reservation is not a park pass. You also have to buy one of those. They're $30 per car, or you can buy an annual pass that's $80 or $20 for seniors. You can buy a single park pass at the gate, or you can buy an annual pass for all the parks online, but not at recreation.gov. To buy one of those, you have to go to store.usgs.gov. Once you buy your pass, it takes them 5 to 10 days to send it to you. So you might want to plan at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance to make sure you have the pass before you head on your trip. And buying the park pass online makes the entry line go much faster. So please do this. The timed reservation system is an unfortunate necessity during the busy season that encourages us to plan ahead. But if you don't, you can still get in the park before 7 a.m. and after 4 p.m. And remember that during the busy season, next day tickets become available at 7 p.m. at recreation.gov. They are likely to be gone in a minute or two, so be ready right at 7 p.m. Mountain Time to buy those $2 tickets. Thanks again for watching this channel that is dedicated to helping you explore the West. If this did help you plan your trip, please like it and hit the subscribe button. It's the most important thing you can do to keep this channel going.